Ajahn Piti, we have been praying for peace in Myanmar, right?
Yes.
But the reality is that the street protests continue, and then authorities also continue to use lethal force against the protesters. So
Correct.
up to this point, are you still optimistic that we will see a possible peaceful solution to the crisis?
Of course, we have to keep a high hope on peaceful solution, right? Because if we don't believe in the peaceful solution, then the worst come. And when the worst come to the worst, worst case scenario in Myanmar is nearly possible right now with high probabilities, because Myanmar was under military rule for a very, very long time, from 1962 until 2011, 2013. Hence, most of the times, military persons in Myanmar, they are very, very well living. They seems to be they have social ranking, they have political ranking, they have economic higher ranking compared to normal people. They just lost this position 5-6 years ago. Hence, if they go back to that old regimes, it's their advantageous. And of course, even Western countries do not trade with Myanmar, but there will be some countries in this world that would like to trade with Myanmar, because Myanmar located in a very, very good strategic location, plus natural resources, plus human capital. This is the thing that world is in need right now. Hence, for military people, they can use lethal force. And of course, when the worst come to the worst, when people get killed by military, they go out of the town and they work closely with the minorities, where they also have weapons. Hence, the civil war can happen. And this civil war located just next to our door. We have 2,401 kilometer border share with Myanmar. Hence, we don't want to see that kind of thing. That's why we have to keep a good hope on Myanmar.
So they are not joking when they say that we don't care about sanctions, we can live with it, and we can even walk with few friends.
They are serious.
They are serious.
They no joke. Because when military people make a decision to do coup, if it's failure, they get killed, right? So they have to take it serious.
That's why Thailand's stance must be quite crucial, because we are next door to Myanmar.
Correct.
What should be Thailand's role in this case?
I think honest broker, good mediator is the role that Thailand needs to take leads. And of course, you have to do it backdoor. Don't do it in front of the camera, don't do it in front of the world media. Just do it in secrecy. Talk to military people, talk to SAC, and another times talk to CRPH, the Council of Representatives of Payitor to Luttor, or the elected member of parliament, that now they gather together and just appointed the vice president of Myanmar, right? Talk to this group, and if it's possible, bring the representative of both of them, and this representative should be the high ranking who can make decisions, and talk. Make a meeting in Thailand. We, Thailand and ASEAN countries, be the facilitator. Facilitate them, make the constructive dialogue happen. And then, the first time, the second time, it's may failure. But keep doing it, and we facilitate them. And if they can deal, if they can negotiate, if they can agree on something, we, ASEAN 9 countries, plus the Secretary of ASEAN Secretariat, will be more like a witness to make sure that what they agree will be implemented.
Can Thailand go it all alone, or should Thailand get green light from ASEAN?
I think because this is the time of life and death, right? So we better do it alone because it's faster. But after a while, we still need support from our friends, from our family. ASEAN family is the best. Of course, it will be even better if we can also talk with our dialogue partners, such as China, Korea, Japan, because these 3 countries, and maybe India, they have so many stakes in Myanmar as well.
And right now we see how Myanmar protesters are calling for R2P to step in and try to stop all the violence. Do you think that would be probable, and what will happen if that really happens?
Yeah, it will happen if this kind of lethal force that kill people on the street keep going on and on and on. And then UN Security Council agree that this is a time to do the humanitarian interference. So the rules of R2P, responsibility to protect, will be implied. And other times, the peacekeeping force, military power from outside, especially from superpower nations, will parade into Yangon, into Naypyidaw, try to get rid of the old regimes and set up the new one. But when this comes, if you learn from the experience of the Middle East, when superpower nations intervene, this kind of thing, they always come with their own benefits, right? After the new regime was set up, most of the good things, especially natural resources, are under the control by Western countries already. And that's the thing that we don't want to see. The thing we want to see is that peaceful solutions, like I mentioned earlier,